ICO coming to Singapore to sell ICOs, right? But technically, if you look at it, there are a lot of new cars, but there's no workshop. No? There's no real workshop in Singapore to really take care of the retail investor. Okay, you buy ICO already, okay? You have to pray very hard that these ICOs, they list their tokens on an exchange. If they don't list, all right, you cannot cash out. You're gonna cash out, technically all your investment is stuck. And a lot of people that I know, they have they invested last year, until today they have not cashed out yet. So is this called investment? It's not investment really, this is risk already. So we created this facility because last year I was a token investor. And I went through ups and downs and I tell myself, I cannot. If a lot of people like me get stuck, I think a lot of people who are not as technically inclined as me will get stuck more also. So I say, why don't we create a facility like this? All right, and I'm doing it. Okay, and I'm with my support, my investors. Okay, we have created a 155,000 facility. Of the 155,000 facility in this building, 50,000, okay, already cater to provide facility for ICO launch advisory. Okay, in other words, we are the biggest ICO advisory in Singapore and perhaps in the world. If you can find another advisory that occupy this size, let me know. I'm happy to be number 2. Okay. Number 2, we are also creating blockchain school. Why we need to create blockchain school? Because knowledge is the foundation to wealth. Okay? We don't want you to be ignorant. We want you to be knowledgeable so that you know what you are buying. Not only you know what you are buying, you also must know how to transact. Where to go to get help. Where to get secure transaction. Because all this is important. Today you're not buying IPO. IPO is all very structured, all very regulated. You're buying ICO. Anybody from anywhere in the world can come to Singapore and say, I'm the biggest, I'm the best. You look at the white paper, you will fall in love one. Why? Because they pay high money for people to write their white paper. But white paper is one thing, no. Can they deliver? No? Is another. So they always paint very beautiful picture, but when it comes to delivery, who will be there to regulate it? And who will be there to check whether are they delivering? Because a lot of projects deliver next year, no? This year they collect money. Some project come to see me, they say deliver 10 years later. 10 years later cannot, I say forget about it. Okay, even deliver next year is also very dangerous, right? But some ICOs, people like us, we do first, you know. We deliver first. So we believe there's a lot of investors out there. Okay, a lot of retail investors, they need to see first before they believe. So that's why we created all this to let people feel very comfortable. And we also build schools to teach people, okay, about blockchain, about cryptocurrency. We even teach people to become developer, okay, developer also. And we also do blockchain solution. In other words, someone want to do logistics supply, okay, for using blockchain. They are not interested in ICO, just blockchain supply or supply chain or logistics. Okay, we also provide, because this is what blockchain is all about. Okay, blockchain don't need ICO, but ICO need blockchain. Okay, we also have a crypto exchange, because number 4 is very important. This exchange is on the 6th floor. For those of you who want to have a glimpse on the 6th floor, our blockchain exchange and our OTC center, go up and take a look. The door is open. We have not started operation yet. We will start operation in July. It's 6,000 square foot. It cost me $250,000 to furnish it, you know. It cost me $250,000 to do it, the facility. So every floor $250,000. You just imagine I got 5 floors, 7 units. The smallest unit is 6,000 square foot. We have 50,000. Just renovation alone is more than $1 million already. This is commitment. This is not white paper anymore. This is concept. Already in progress. Okay. We also have debit card and support center. That means practically we also have come out solutions for you to cash out. Later I'll show you how you cash out.
Okay.
Alright, we have solar panel rig mining just now. Terence from Solarite is our partner. We're working with him. Okay, not only to do ICO but to help each other to bring their technology and solutions to the higher level. And also we have startup and incubator. All the floors are open now. You want to go and do your audit check, go please. Go to every floor and check whether we have this facility or not. We have it already. Okay. We also have, this is Singapore office, we have the Indonesia. They are building, this building is not cartoon, this building is real. It's in Pekazi. We'll be starting in September. This Thailand office, they are here, my partners are here, already starting. But because Thailand has a new law, so we are applying for the license. So practically, we are very serious about business. All countries, if it's required by the regulators to have license, we apply the license. Okay? We set up this PLMP Fintech. It's a multi-million-dollar setup. We found in 2017. So we are not ready, we are a startup, but we already have capital to create a facility. Okay, we have one very clear mission. Okay, we have our mission is very clear, to empower SME with blockchain for the next phase of growth. We set up PLMP Fintech to help SME who wants to go into blockchain. Of course, startup, obviously they have a solution. So usually startup, they do financial solution. But I think there's a lot of SME out there who wants to bring blockchain into their business. Okay, and they need ICO to raise funds to do their projects. Those of you who have moved around, right, you saw some of the projects. They are actually traditional business. Okay, but by using blockchain, they can grow their business faster. Okay, and they need our support too. Okay, that's me. Practically, I'm the co-founder. Just how they explain. I spent many years in IT and Infocom. Alright, so I'm very familiar with technology. Okay, it's not that I'm a hawker for 33 years, then today I do blockchain now. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, even before, so if you see, I have 33 years in the financial institution, FX trader. I'm a technical analysis. Last time they called me the candlestick chartist. In those days, they don't call you financial analysis, they call you candlestick chartist. Okay, yeah. If you are expert in candlestick, you get a job in the bank. All right, and if you look at this one, I'm 23, only 1 year. So this one, but I'm honest, I say I only 1 year in blockchain. There's nothing to be afraid of. If someone tell you he's 30 years in blockchain, you think bullshit. There's no such thing. Okay, 1 year. But you see, I'm only 1 year in blockchain. What have I done? I've done a lot, you know. I created a blockchain ecosystem. Okay? I don't go around all the ICO launches and eat buffet only, you know. I come back, I put all my concepts, I look at the whole thing, I look at the problems that is faced in the industry. I say, if you want this ecosystem, this crypto digital economy to grow, you must take care of all the retail investors. And I tell you, everybody is want to sell only. They only want to pump, and after that, they probably dump, right? So a lot of people will suffer, and because of this, a lot of investors are skeptical already. So I want to bring wealth to ordinary people by creating this facility, so they can see that there's such a facility, they come here and invest. Okay? If I want to close shop, it will take me 1 month to ship out. Don't worry, so you take your time to come. Okay? Right. And you can see that I have experienced a 5 major wave. The IT boom, I started with Apple. I went through all the phases of IT until now. I saw the internet birth. Back in those days, internet haven't even born yet. Those days I used modem 1 and modem 2. I communicate by BBS, bulletin board system. That's how I started. We even have a community for BBS. Then of course internet came in, and company like Microsoft starts to become very big. .com, okay, I was involved in .com 1995 to year 2000. I set up .com company myself. I get the funding from government also. In fact, EDB bought into my company. All right, almost went to Temasek. Okay, almost. I went to interview by Temasek. Okay, then of course I saw the property bomb, the boom. Okay, and in this 1994. Okay, those people who remember property boom. You just have to queue up. Next day you get a lot, right? It's double than the following month. That's how fast you make money in those days. E-commerce, of course, Alibaba, the very famous one. And also Singapore, there's a lot of e-commerce craze now. Okay, everybody say, you don't do it, you go and do e-commerce better. Right? You make about 5 figures. So you can see, I witnessed all the up and down, okay, of all these 5 waves. Now is the blockchain wave. So a lot of people ask me, will blockchain collapse or not? Will blockchain collapse? So I will tell you, it will be exactly like the .com. Okay, in 1995, as long as you got a business plan to do anything with internet, a lot of VCs are very interested in funding you. So same thing here, blockchain, the same thing. Blockchain won't collapse, but company who still concept not materialize may collapse. So the company, okay, may disappear, but blockchain will not disappear because blockchain is a new generation. It's just like internet. Okay, it's just like IEEE. Okay, TCP/IP. These are protocol. So blockchain is another protocol. All these protocols never extinct. They still exist today. So blockchain will be the next generation. All right, and I would say that those companies who has very good solution, they will become very big. And blockchain, especially if you today ask me, will a software blockchain more stable than a SME product blockchain? Which one do you want to invest? I invest in SME product blockchain. For example, people like Arc, Unati, Sorarite, okay, yeah. Okay, and okay, these are the company that has product like Ginergy. They has waste to energy. Just how you saw the video, right? They have existing product. They don't need blockchain, but they use blockchain to grow their business. These are a company that will last for the next 20, 30 years, no problem. With or without blockchain. But with blockchain, they have opportunity to grow faster. That's what they need. Okay? This is my picture in those days, 2000, 2003, where I go China. So, having meeting like this, having meeting every day is nothing new to me. Okay, the conference table is bigger than mine now. Okay, those days, already we are doing that. So this is me in Suzhou Industrial Park. This is a MOU signed between Singapore company and Winsoft, which is a China company doing software. Those days, this is as big as Microsoft. But of course, China Soft has a US market, that's why the group bigger. Okay, this is our team. You can look at the faces, other than our CEO, which is very young, everybody else below him are older than him. Yeah. So, in other words, this is still a visionary company, but all the people that is helping our CEO to run are experienced entrepreneurs. Okay, imagine today, all these row here are 20 plus years old. Okay, let me tell you something about company. To raise fund for a company, you need good solution. To manage the company fund, you need experienced entrepreneur. Because people who never experience suddenly have a lot of money, they will tend to spend it very easily. A lot of people fail because, okay, they are too ambitious. They keep on R&D until they lose all the money, use up all the money. When you have no money, you cannot continue. Okay, raising fund is one thing, managing fund is another, and growing the fund is the most important thing. Everyone who has a very good solution can raise fund, but not everyone can grow the fund. Okay? Because imagine when these developers start, 20 plus years old, okay, they do one white paper, they want to raise 5 million, suddenly they got 50 million. A lot of things will change because we got a lot of money. They may want to give up doing programming already. They want to buy fast car, Ferrari already. Right? So imagine you give him so much money, then suddenly he changes his mind. What will happen to your ICO? All gone, right? Yeah. So if you look at the company itself, we have very famous lawyer. Okay, we have people who are already in blockchain. Okay, when I first announced this, the community actually laughed at me. The crypto community said, "Hey, your company got no blockchain." Okay, I asked them, if I got a blockchain school, How can you say I'm no blockchain? I'm teaching people how to do blockchain. I've got no blockchain. Okay? So what is blockchain? Blockchain is just a protocol. It's just a software. It's just a solution. But we are the people who put everything together and make it run. We also have invited a very famous individual. Dr. Kim is a famous surgeon, okay, plastic surgeon. He owns multiple hospitals worldwide, and he has one of the biggest hospital in Korea itself. He's also in blockchain. He also bring Korea ICO into Singapore. All right. In fact, he said he wants to become our investor, not buy ICO, buy our shares. Okay. You know, imagine a person like him wants to invest in our company. So what does this speak about our company? He can see the future of our company. Okay. Dr. Ann, she's our Thai partner. She's very famous in Thailand. She's also in the crypto space. All right. She also see our potential, and that's why he becomes our partner. We set up a business in ICO business in Thailand. And Jono is he's Indonesian. He's a very famous banking advisor. During the Indonesian financial crisis, he was appointed by the Indonesian government to help build the bank out. And he's willing to sit in our board as advisor. He's helping me with Indonesia. In fact, we have a very big project coming up from Indonesia that is $2.5 billion. Okay? I cannot give you the detail, but we will hear it from us very soon. It's starting in September. Okay? Very big project. Okay? And Jimmy is our advisor also. He's from Bombay. He owns the biggest bookstore in Bombay. He has been running business from day one, 30, 40 years already. So the group of people are very famous. They are already business people who have a wealth of experience. So they are helping us run the business. These are not, because I see him from one ICO launch, I asked him to become my advisor. No? These are people, I know them themselves. Okay? So what problem are we going to save? Okay? The problem we are trying to save is that there are 100 million SME in the world. Singapore got 500,000. Thailand got about 7 million. Indonesia got almost about 11 million. Philippines equally about 10 million SME. Imagine 1% of this SME needs to do blockchain. And this 1% needs ICOs. We will be very busy for the next 10 years. Alright? If you have 20 million combined, only these 4 countries, 20 million, we're talking about 200,000 SME need ICO. Okay? So 200,000 company want to do ICO, we'll be busy for the next 20 years perhaps. Okay, so we are trying to help these people to raise fund to ICO, but they must embark on blockchain. They must have a blockchain solution first. Okay, number 1, they must have a blockchain solution. Number 2, they must have utilization for the token. Number 3, they must reward the investor. There must be 3 basic conditions. If they only want to raise fund, no utilization, no reward system, sorry, cannot. So you cannot raise fund for yourself, right now. You need to pay back to the investor. Because the investors share your vision, no? And the investor has no equity in your company. So you must have good use for the tokens that you issue to them plus the reward. Very important one. Alright, because why SME is a big market? SME is high 80% of the workforce, and they represent 95% of all global firms. The 5% are all the MMC lah, don't say lah. You see in those days when I started as an entrepreneur, I started my company $2 only. I raised almost $2 million in 2 years. I went through all the hardship lah, because you go to the bank are not very friendly lah. Okay, the bank are only friendly when you have money. They are not very friendly if you don't have money. When you need to borrow money, they are not so friendly lah. Okay, and they have a lot of conditions lah. BC, okay lah, to be fair lah, they give you opportunity, but they cherry pick lah. So in other words, you must be the top cherry lah. You're not top cherry, they won't be interested in you. So it will not be easy for those days people grow. But today, with ICO, even though it's getting difficult to raise more funds, but with ICO, it gives everybody equal playing field for you to do your best, to present the best, so that people will share your vision and fund you. It's becoming easier lah. Okay, that's why the bank are not so friendly to us lah, or people who do ICOs. Alright, so you take a look at the statistics. Okay, for last year, June 2017, there's only 2 ICOs a week. This year, January, 20 ICOs a day. So the number of people realizing the potential of raising funds to ICO has increased tremendously over the last 6 months. Okay, but I think this year itself, after January, because the price kept on coming down, and there's a lot of regulators, punishing the cryptocurrency. So actually, we have dropped a bit. But nevertheless, ICO is here to stay. Okay, because ICO has become the way to tokenize the company. Because ICO, when the company successfully launch an ICO, the market can realize how much this company is worth already. So a lot of companies will try to do ICO. It's only a matter of time, more and more companies realize that they need to do ICO to have the company value at market level. So in 2018, we expect the number of ICO to hit 3,000. So when you see 3,000 to launch, you know how many people likely succeed? Any guess? 2% is too low. 10%. Okay, for every 100 ICO, 10 will make it to the exchange. Okay, so we qualify because we own our exchange. So we exchange, okay? Or those projects that we do, we already guarantee them a listing in our exchange. Okay? If you go and look at ICO, he asked the founder, when is your token going to be listed? You cannot give an answer, you cannot buy. Because no answer means no answer. If you get a seat in the exchange, means there's an answer. Without listing the token exchange, you cannot cash out. You cannot even change to other token. That's the problem. Okay? A lot of ICO, they cannot give you the answer one. They can tell you how good they are, but if you're... Do you know how much is it to list in Binance today? The best exchange in the world is $4 million, 4.5 million. It doesn't make sense for a small SME to raise 10 million to go and spend 4.5 million on the exchange. Then he has no more money to do his project already. Just pay people only, right? That doesn't make sense. So, but this is happening. Okay, to list in our exchange is only 55,000. A peanut, but they must qualify. We also have to be careful who we allow to come into our exchange. Same thing. All right. So, if 2017 is the year for the fintech ICO, 2018 will be the year for SME ICO. So, we are focusing on SME. Okay, last year, more than $5 billion is being raised for ICO alone. You see, the last year, some of the top ICO are all from US. Because US is security market, so they have a very big market. But in Singapore, we were not able to raise this amount, 257 million, 145 million. It's not easy. But even in US today, they cannot raise this amount. Okay, this is last year's statistic. Okay, you see this year, there are about 700 over ICO up to May. Now it's June now. That was almost a month ago. The total fundraise is 4.55 billion. If I am not wrong, the updated figure should be more than 9 billion, double already. Because there is one particular ICO, EOS, raised 4 billion. Only this particular ICO, among the thousands. Okay, that's why it jumped up a lot. Okay, and about 800 over. You can see the number of ICO increased, but the amount raised dropped. Okay, so it's getting harder to do ICOs. All right, if you can see this chart here, US is still number 1, Singapore number 2. We are number 2 now. As at first quarter, we have 34 projects. By now, when we say 34 projects, means these are the ICO registered in Singapore and launched in Singapore. Not launched elsewhere and come here, no count. That means we, probably by now we have more than 50. We have more than 50. Amount raised will be probably more than 500 million. It's quite a substantial amount. Okay? It's still quite a substantial amount. In other words, each ICO can raise $10 million. Okay? Each ICO can raise $10 million. So, technically, on the average, one ICO in Singapore can raise about 10 to 13 million only, maximum. Okay? Unless you are a very outstanding one that can raise beyond that. Okay? Alright, like I say, if there is opportunity, there is always scam. Alright, recently you all heard a lot of bad news, right? Exchange gonna hack. So we have our exchange, right? Well, exchange gonna hack now. We also have taken all the consideration At the moment, our tech team is in India. We are sending all the tech team to come to Singapore to manage the exchange from Singapore, because exchange is based in Singapore. Okay, so this is a 24 hours. Okay, it's a 24/7. The tech team will be here to monitor activity of our exchange. We don't want to become an exchange that cannot hack. All our investors' token inside will be gone. So we already have taken steps. All right, and we are investing a lot in our infrastructure to make sure that everybody benefit. Okay. Okay, so exactly what ecosystem have we created? We have created an ecosystem, all right, that is very comprehensive. If you look at ecosystem, all right, let me walk you through. Because you need to know what we are doing. Because what we are doing, okay, is a workshop for all the ICOs. All right, all the ICO will launch their new car. But new car without workshop is as good as only good for one full tank. After the fuel tank finish, that's it. Your car stop. But with our facility, they can keep on going. Okay? All right. First of all, okay, our ecosystem consists of opportunity for SMEs and startups. If they don't want to do ICO, they can come and see us. Okay, they come into our ecosystem. They can look for ICO advisory. They can list in our exchange. They can find a solution through us to have their crypto converted to USD. We also have the OTC support. Okay, if today you tell people OTC support, people say that OTC support is only for you to cash out, right? But OTC support is beyond that. In our OTC support, we help people to understand wallet security. They can do one face-to-face interaction with our officer on top. All right, or if they're interested to buy other people's ICO. So sometimes you want to buy online, but you feel that you need to talk to somebody. All right, most of the ICO, you cannot talk to someone, right? Maybe there's a chat group, right? Okay, but all these things is online, so you don't feel a sense of confidence. So sometimes if you can come to a OTC center, you feel good. All right, so we actually put ourselves here to support not only ourselves, but to support all the ICOs that we are doing for them. Okay, so in the future, if you want to buy ICO, come to this ecosystem and buy. You know that I will not run away, because if I do the ICO, I have to answer for them also. All right, so we make sure that the ICO is going to be a good one. Okay. All right, and we also have academy, a school. We also have developers. We are trying to train more developers to service this industry. If not, this industry gets very expensive. Okay, and we have the rig mining. All right. And we also have startup incubator, like overseas company, they want to come here, they want to set up office here. We provide the environment for them. So it's a one-stop shop here. All right. Let's say you are an investor, you want to buy. All right. You will come and see all the ICO advisors. I mean our ICO product, some ICO that we are marketing. So you are sure that they actually has a lot of facility to support them. And with all this facility to support them, one thing can happen: they become better, they can grow faster. Because imagine, let's say this company do ICO for only maybe a product. But if they will have to support, they have to create their own OTC, they have to create an exchange, all right? Then they have no time to do other things already. They raise fund to build their product, right? Not raise fund to create exchange, right? Correct. If they do everything, that means how are they going to service? How are they going to grow their business? Does that make sense? Okay? Right? So that's why we create this facility for them. All right, and the venture capitalists, that means the crypto fund, the people who want to invest. In fact, we already got one VC give us $10 million. They give us $10 million and say, if you have SME who has very potential ICO, all right, fund them. We become the funder, we fund them for them to succeed to launch an ICO. So the VC are also seeing what we are doing. That is a good one. It's a good opportunity. We already have that credit line, $10 million. We already starting to offer to some of the ICOs. So if anybody here want to do ICO, you need the money to launch an ICO, can come and talk to us. Okay. And of course, alliance and partner. Yesterday, you all saw, those who attended yesterday, you all saw a lot of partner scheme. More and more alliances, they have come out with a solution for blockchain. They are coming to join us. so that their product can be offered to other ICO companies or investors. Okay, so everything is APC, alliances, partnership, and collaboration coming to this ecosystem to produce only three things we want. Okay, input must equal to output. Okay, so our input is very comprehensive. Our output, we only focus on ease of investing. That means we create environment for you to come and invest. Okay, then, all right, everybody can do investing, no problem. You want to buy ICO, plenty, right? But not many people can help you cash out. Okay, so you always ask the ICO this question: how do I cash out? They say, oh, my token will be listed in the exchange. Then you cash out. Cash out based on what? Cash out another token, no point. Provided you can sell the other token. If you don't sell the other token, then it's token to token. You cannot take a token, go and buy bread, right? Okay, but very soon we will make it happen. You can take our token, go and buy bread. Okay? And the peace of mind. Because let me tell you something about peace of mind. Everything that people say before they deliver is what? What do you call it? Everything people promise before they deliver is called what? Huh? A promise. A concept. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Whether they deliver or not is subjective, right? Okay? Correct or not? But today you come to here, okay? What I created is not concept anymore. You're sitting in a building, convention hall, that is owned by an ICO advisor. I told when some of the ICO, they came a few months ago to talk to us, I said that we're going to have this. Right, Judy? Right? Terence? Okay? Is it real now? Or still on paper? Real, right? Yeah. You go to OTC Center just now, right? Okay? It's going to open shop. It's all the finishing is in there already. Is it paper or is it real? It's real already. Right? So whatever we say, we deliver. So at the end of the day, this whole ecosystem will become more vibrant. More people can come and do business together. And most important thing is Singapore being the #2 biggest ICO launch country. If we don't have our very robust ecosystem, we will always be the target for scammers. People will come and scam us. Because I see a lot of overseas ICO from Europe, they come down to Suntec City, or Marina Bay Sands, do up one buffet very nicely for you to eat. One website that you will fall in love. One white paper that you will never refuse one. Then they take your money, they go already. After that, bye-bye. Right now. There are many cases where ICO close shop before they launch. Because they got the money, they can change their mind anytime. Okay? Because it's not regulated. Over here, we can't. Okay? We can't do that. Because I can't do that also. A lot of my relatives buy my ICO. They're sitting all behind. Waiting for lucky draw later. Yeah. Yeah, because they buy my ICO because they believe in me. Yeah, not because I have a very beautiful white paper, because I need to do this to show them. If I don't have this, they probably have to think twice. Okay? Okay, this is our exchange. Alright, this exchange is ready. Alright. Do you know how much is it to build one exchange? Crypto exchange? Anybody? Huh? How much? MC?
100,000.
It will cost you $1 million. Yeah. Right. It will cost you this much. Then on top of that, you need to put a 247 team behind the scene to make sure that nobody hack into it. It's not easy. But we go one extra step to do it. Okay? You can build it for 100,000. But if it's going to be hacked tomorrow, then this 100,000 it doesn't make sense, right? We are creating an exchange, all right, that is very robust. Now we are taking 2 months to do security check. We are inviting hackers to come in and hack our exchange. We are doing internal testing already. We don't say today finish, tomorrow launch. All right, we are testing for 2 months. That means we will launch only in September, after ICO close. Okay, and this exchange we are talking to forex currency to even put the forex currency into it. So these are things that we are arranging for the pipeline. Okay, so then in this exchange, all the ICO tokens can be listed in there. All right, and our exchange called CMB DEX, and the token is called CMB. All right. So once you buy our token ready, okay, or you buy someone else token, okay, maybe another ICO token, okay. If you want USD, all you need to do is convert to CMB, and CMB is 100% pegged to US dollar. We have allocate $10 million for liquidity, a pool of $10 million for liquidity. So you convert, you can send your token to here, convert to USD. If you want to draw it out, send it to the PaySend, our liquidity partner. Okay, PaySend debit card is UnionPay. The first 10,000 will be UnionPay, and the next 10,000 will be MasterCard. Okay, UnionPay is you can draw money from 34 million ATMs worldwide. Okay, any ATM. Okay, 34 million anywhere. Okay, for example, if you go to Jakarta, okay, you want to draw 5,000 from the ATM. They will not send out the money come out from the ATM in Jakarta will not be US dollar. It will be rupiah. You do in Singapore, you'll be Sing dollar, but you can equivalent draw out 1 day 5,000, 1 month 50,000. This one, don't have to send your token to exchange to exchange, then eventually one big round to exfer. It will take forever. This one, instant. Exchange, convert to your CMB USD wallet. From wallet, anytime you want, transfer it over to the debit card. Okay. We also doing the POS system. So the debit card, we have 10,000 pieces. We have already ordered 10,000 pieces. You'll be distributed out in 2018. 10,000 of our customer can apply for this card. You can use worldwide. So am I right to say I already solved the liquidity problem, and I also solved my partner's liquidity problem. Okay, we also doing 1,000 crypto POS. The POS partner is here. Right, correct or not? 1,000, signed contract already. 1,000 crypto POS. We are going to distribute 1,000 retail to retail outlets. We are going to give this POS to them. Free. Okay, so this POS, how come? How come this POS not popular? Because there are a lot of people can do that already. You know what's the main problem? It's not popular up to now. Two reasons. Number one, okay, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the popular accepted crypto worldwide, right? But because this one transaction very slow, so it's not possible. So we already solved the problem. Later we'll demonstrate very quick one. And the other thing is, why would a merchant want to collect your crypto? Why? You give me the free POS, right? Then why must I collect the token for you? Very lazy day. Then who is going to pay me fiat currency? Because there's no settlement. Everybody only can transact. All the people in the crypto world only transact crypto. So, but the merchant don't care. My merchant want money. I collect crypto from you. Then how are you going to pay me money? So practically, we have set our department. Okay, every day, all our customer can go to selected retail outlets. We'll provide apps for you so that you all in the future can collect. Go and see which retail outlet has able to collect our token. And let's say you go and buy $500, so the retailer will collect your token equivalent. The next day, they will download all the token to us, and our settlement department will pay them cash. This is the way to solve it. And our Ethereum token is going to become the very high demand token, and our token can be swapped with the other tokens, all our participating ICO tokens, so they will benefit also. Okay, all right. And maybe just come. We will show you how fast is it. And this is the machine. Okay, so this is the machine. Okay. We get one that Ruby, you come up. You become the audience demonstrator. Ruby actually, I get to know Ruby through one seminar. She attended a seminar. She has a lot of crypto stuff. So after she learned about us, she's very happy because she knows that we can help her already. How many ICO you bought? 10 ICO. 20 ICO. Cannot cash out. Yeah. Some cannot cash out. Yeah. This is Lao Jiao, you know. Lao Jiao that face a lot of problem. Okay, so so now you're the merchant, right? So I'm going to go to, okay, Ruby, I want to buy one pen. So okay, accept payment. Accept payment. Okay. So okay, just show everyone. Just show everyone. Okay, my token is not inside yet. Because we're still, this is a prototype. Inside, I got Bitcoin account. Bitcoin is very slow, right? You see how fast is Bitcoin? Okay, press. Okay, now I want to pay my Bitcoin. Pay Bitcoin. Okay. You just $1, like just put $1. Okay. So okay, straight away you see what is the BTC requirement. Yeah. In other words, this system straight away calculate online how much is it to convert it to cryptocurrency. Yeah. Okay. Accept. Okay. Okay. Then payment QR code. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I am the customer. Scan my fingerprint. Okay, scan up. Yeah, no. So now I scan. Okay, we face the other side. You face. Okay, so we're going to scan up. Okay, straight detect already. So let me confirm. I'm going to pay 0.000120059 BTC, right? Correct, right? Okay, so they asked me to confirm. Okay, confirm. So ask me PIN. Okay, so it's secure, right? Ask me to enter PIN 2305. Sorry. Okay, so see ya. Okay, confirm. Okay. Yeah, okay, so okay, tap on. Okay, yeah. So now you print one for yourself. Okay, that's it. That's how fast. BTC, you know. Okay, this real transaction. I just spent $1 using BTC. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ruby. Yeah. Okay. Give a round of applause. Yeah.
Ruby, now you can go to level 5 to claim your free pen.
Yeah. So this is the real power that we are going to give to the investor. The ability to hold tokens in your wallet and spend at retail shop. Previously, you want to buy one cup of coffee, $1, right? You got to wait half an hour for BTC to go through. Right? Doesn't make sense, right? Now, you see how fast we can do it. Okay, thanks to our partner. That's why our alliances makes a lot of sense. We get people come together, combine technology, and we serve the industry. Okay, so this is 1,000. This is successfully implemented. We want to duplicate this model in the Southeast Asia region. All right, as a compliance company, okay, we always respect our regulators. We already apply for boutique corporate license for PLMP Fintech. We will be the first advisor in Singapore to be granted this license once it's approved. In other words, we will only be the advisor in Singapore that can help people do security token. We can do utility token now. Okay, so a lot of things is in process, not only in technology but also in compliance. We also have applied for the cryptocurrency exchange, okay, AML. That means we are one step closer to an exchange license. Currently in Singapore, no exchange has license for MAS to do crypto, but it's allowed. Next year, okay, I see it will be compulsory that we have license. We already one step ahead. We are waiting for it to be granted to us once it's a requirement. Okay, so these are the things that we are giving peace of mind to our investor. Not only about technology. Okay, last month we launched this. All right, we have 9 ICOs that is now in their private sales and pre-sales. All right. Okay, so please ask around later. You can get more info from them. We are also doing our ICO now. We are in the pre-sales one. All right, you can go to our website. You can go to a respective ICO website and look at their offer. Okay, we are starting at 20 cents. Okay, right. Later you go and see the amount of lucky draw we have. Okay, every ticket is $500. So for those of you who want to do the last minute shopping, please do so. Okay, yeah, and all the money that we are collecting goes into two things: facility and liquidity. Facility to make the liquidity very, very real. Okay, we are not taking your money to go and build rocket science. We're not building rockets. We are building all the facilities so that you can use your crypto very easily. Cash out. Okay, so 5 reasons why we are a very potential token is because our token also help our ICO tokens. Our token is not for ourselves. Our token is also help other people, other ICOs. Okay? Alright, we are 100% pegged to USD. Alright, okay. One of the reasons is also in September we will stop taking payment from cash. All the people who want to do business with us must pay us by token. So there's a high demand for token. And it will also have the high utilization. There's no point having tokens without utilization. Because without utilization, it's just that you have money, but you cannot spend the money. You get what I mean? Some third world country, the money, nobody recognize one. So they have money, but they cannot use. So that's useless. We create the utilization. Okay? So this is 5 of the reasons why we are going to become a high demand token. And our token help other people's token, especially those listed in our exchange. Alright, and we are expanding overseas. As you can see that we are not just Singapore, we want to go regional. For any one of you who want to work with us, you can email to me. You can go to our website. Okay? So with this, I would like to thank everybody for coming. And shortly, please stay back. We are going to